Hello everyone and welcome to this personal review video about the THULE Courier Bike trailer. First disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by THULE or any other company or brand. I bought the trailer and all the accessories completely myself, and it's about my personal experience with the trailer used for our two little children, what I found great about it and what in my opinion has not worked well at all. Second disclaimer, I use this trailer with a certain setting, one 2-year-old toddler, one baby in a THULE infant sling, most of the time as stroller with both of them, sometimes as trailer with the 2-year-old, because with a baby in the infant sling it is not meant to be used as trailer. Of course will change over time, and I might be making a video about this thing as a trailer for 2 kids, even on a multi-day bike tour. Let me know in the comments if you wish such a second video here. Now let's get started. What is the THULE Courier Bike trailer? The Courier Bike trailer is a kids/luggage/dog trailer from the Swedish brand THULE. It is meant to be used for 2 children up to 4 years old, or 2 times 22 kilogram or 45 kilogram total of mass. It has 2 seats, a compartment for luggage. It comes with a backlight and a flagpole, as you can see here. I have not used this flagpole very much, we come to that later. It has also an insect cover and a rain cover over it, which were both working very well, with one exception, but I also come to that later. As you can see here below the covers, I have a seat on the left and the THULE infant sling installed on the right. As an example, I have used my Kalkoff winter bike here for showing this thing as a trailer in this video. So, as mentioned at the beginning, most of the time I use this thing as a stroller, and with this we will start right here. So as you can see, as a stroller, the Courier is very agile. The drawbar is stored outside and the cover can be rolled back for a better view for or of the kids. As mentioned before, I have been using the stroller with a normal seat on the right and the infant sling on the left, and I added a head support for the seat. Both go with the seatbelt system that is very easy to use and even easier to adjust. It's very comfortable and 100% child safe. So the cover can be put back for better sun protection of the children. So let's have a look at the back. Behind the seat is the luggage compartment. The folded bottom right here is for this trailer to be converted into a luggage trailer, which I have not tried yet, but I will try once the children have grown out. So the handlebar can be adjusted in 3 different positions, and for the backlight I have replaced the battery one with a modern rechargeable one. So the luggage compartment has enough space to store this shopping bag full of our childcare equipment. Here on the right we have the lever for the brake Putting it down stops the wheel, and pulling it back up, you can also do by feet, releases the wheel. This thing is, unfortunately, on that trailer is completely useless. It has no more function, but I will also come to that later. So sometimes when I'm on the way out with only our oldest child, then of course I use this thing as a trailer. And so let's do this. Right here we are. So as you see, the handlebar is now folded forward. The smaller support wheels are stored upside down. The drawbar is connected, of course, to the bicycle, and I have put the flagpole on, which I usually do not because of the wind that lets this thing work as an anchor. Normally I have the insect shield down when using the Courier as trailer. Besides rain, it might be helpful to put the rain cover down in headwind, because otherwise the whole trailer acts a bit like a parachute. Last but not least, the whole trailer can be collapsed and folded with the main wheels that can be disassembled and later reassembled completely without any tools. This is very handy for storing this thing inside in a dry place, which is clearly recommended, and which I clearly recommend. So now we come to what I didn't like about the trailer, or more specific, what didn't work well. So, first thing is about the drawbar. When you store the drawbar, you have to hook those carabiners in this tiny plastic ring here. For this you have to stretch the bands. The carabiners are tiny, a bit sharp-edged, and just uncomfortable to handle. These straps here are normally the securing straps on the trailer and on the bike, which keep both in position if the main coupling gets loose somehow. And I was just wondering, why do I have to stretch them in the storage position of the drawbar? There are absolutely no safety conditions. Why does this have to be stretched? The bar itself locked with a click when put in the position. So two separate rings for each band one, and for each carabiner one, and the band a little less stretched would be a lot more comfortable to handle. Insect and rain cover are attached via tiny string on a single stud on each side, and when both covers are down and you only want to put up one of them, these strings are very difficult to distinguish from each other. Here also a slightly different position of the strings and two studs on each side, one for the insect, one for the rainfly, would be amazing. It would be way more comfortable. So the last thing is really annoying to the very day. It is the brake. Within a year of using this trailer, the brake has become completely useless, and here's why. When the lever on the brake is put down, a spring presses a metal rod inside a profiled structure on the wheel you see here. Once inside of one of these pockets, the wheel is unable to turn further. The theory. In reality, this structure is made of plastic, as you can see, and it wore off within a year. And we are not talking about an actual brake, like for example on the bike. Here we are talking about the parking brake of a stroller. So why THULE? I'm asking you honestly, why? I mean, I cannot expect a hydraulic disc brake for this price, but I have never ever expected it. So maybe from my bike touring experience and my engineering background, I can propose a possible solution to solve this problem. The structure on the wheel reminded me very strong of a sprocket. So maybe the innermost ring with the bearing seat could be threaded on the outside. I don't know if it really has to be made of metal. I'm not sure about this. But it could be threaded on the outside, and also threaded sprocket-like part could be attached here. It could be mounted here, maybe secured by another nut, or maybe just glued in. In my experience, it doesn't have to withstand enormous stress, it just has to hold the wheel in position without wearing off. And of course, the production costs would significantly increase, but in my opinion, for me as a customer, when I am expecting a high quality product, then 100 euros more for a proper handbrake are no problem. Yeah, and it would still be way less expensive than a hydraulic disc brake. So if someone from Thule is watching, maybe this idea can be put in your think tank or something like that. So how do I solve this problem today? For me, the easiest solution to fix the trailer is to strap the handlebar onto a fixed structure. For example, here in a train. So, what is my conclusion? All in all, I am very satisfied with the trailer, and it makes a lot of things possible that otherwise wouldn't be possible so easily with small children, of course. My pros are it is versatile, it is easy to maneuver and handle, and all in all it is very stable. The main problem is the brake, and I personally had a few comfort problems, of course, but maybe you don't have those problems. That's very subjective. The quality standard is very high, as expected from a renowned brand like Thule. The problems I had are, in my opinion, basic design issues, and maybe if someone from Thule is watching this video, feel free to use my ideas. And maybe a new version of this trailer is released soon, I don't know. On the Thule website, it is priced about 500 euros. As I mentioned, with the design issues fixed, I clearly would be paying 600 to 700 to get the Thule quality. So for me it was not a problem to pay more if the design is fixed. So what's your opinion on this trailer? Have you seen it, used it, or are you maybe considering buying a trailer? Let us discuss in the comments below. So like, share, comment, subscribe. I see you in my next video, and as always, safe journeys.